have learned that human beings and animals are either male or female. The male is referred to as the masculine gender, whereas the female is referred to as the feminine gender. So human beings and animals are either of the masculine gender or of the feminine gender. So we know that father refers to the masculine gender, whereas mother refers to the feminine gender. Now look at these two words. Grandfather referring to the masculine gender and grandmother referring to the feminine gender. Now if you notice one thing, in this word grandfather there is a part called father. When we are converting grandfather into its respective feminine gender, what exactly is the change taking place? This father is being replaced with mother. So we already know the feminine gender of father is mother. Therefore, for grandfather, it's easy to remember. What we need to do is just replace the father with mother, whereas this part, grand, remains the same. So one way of converting the masculine gender into feminine gender is by changing the masculine part of the word. So in this word, what exactly is making this word masculine? This part called father. And in this word, the word mother is referring to the feminine gender. So this is one way of changing the masculine gender to feminine gender. Now look at these two words. The cock refers to the masculine gender, whereas the hen refers to the feminine gender. Now look at these two words. What do we have? Peacock. And what do we have here? Peahen. Now in the word peacock, notice this part, cock. So we have already learned that the feminine gender of cock is hen. So when we have the word peacock, what do we actually do to make it feminine? We change this cock and replace it with hen. So the remaining part of the word PEA remains the same in both the cases and the cock part becomes hen. So peacock refers to the masculine gender and peahen refers to the feminine gender. So some female nouns are made by changing only a part of the male nouns. For example, father-in-law becomes mother-in-law. So this father is being replaced with mother. Son-in-law becomes daughter-in-law. So we know son is the masculine gender and the feminine gender is daughter. Similarly, washerman becomes washerwoman. So man is replaced with woman. So this is one way of changing the masculine gender into feminine gender, which is by changing only a part of the male noun into its corresponding female noun. Now look at the word lion. Now lion refers to the masculine gender and the feminine gender is lioness. So what is the change done? With lion, we have added ESS and we have got lioness, which is referring to the feminine gender. Similarly, for priest, referring to the masculine gender, we need to add ESS and what do we get? Priestess, and priestess refers to the feminine gender. So what do we see? Some female nouns are made by adding ESS at the end of the male nouns. Some more examples can be host becomes hostess, poet, poetess, count, countess, steward, stewardess, heir, heiress. So host, poet, count, steward and heir, all these refer to the masculine gender, whereas hostess, poetess, countess, stewardess and heiress refer to the feminine gender, and in each of these cases we have added ESS at the end of the male nouns and we have got the female nouns. Now we know that actor refers to the masculine gender, whereas actress refers to the feminine gender. Now how have we formed the feminine gender of the word actor? Now we will notice that we have added an ESS at the end of the word, but there is a difference. We do not have this O in this word. So this O has been removed and then ESS has been added. So here, unlike the previous cases where we had simply added ESS at the end of the male nouns, here we actually make some changes in the male nouns before adding ESS. In this case, we have removed the vowel just before R and added ESS after R to get the female noun. Now, waiter belongs to the masculine gender, whereas waitress belongs to the feminine gender. And in this case as well, you will notice that we have added ESS to waiter, but after removing this E. So waiter becomes WAITRESS, as you can see here. So one vowel has been removed and then we have added ESS to form the feminine gender. So you will see that some female nouns are formed by adding ESS after changing a part of the male nouns. So the difference lies in the fact that in this case we add ESS only after changing a part of the male nouns. So here prince becomes princess. So we have an E already, but we do not have two E's for princess. So one E is removed and then we have ESS. In case of emperor, it becomes empress. So you see that this last part of this word emperor undergoes a change and then we have ESS at the end. Similarly, in case of tiger, you will notice that this E has been removed and then we have added an ESS. So duke becomes duchess, master becomes mistress, and in all these cases you see a part of the male noun is changed and then we add an ESS at the end. So all these nouns, prince, emperor, tiger, duke and master, form their feminine gender by changing a part of the male nouns and then adding ESS at the end. Rewrite the sentence changing the gender of the underlined words. What is the sentence given? My son-in-law is the host of today's party, and the underlined words are son-in-law and host. Now, how do we change the gender of this word son-in-law? We already know that the feminine gender of son is daughter. So, son-in-law will become daughter-in-law, and for the word host, we form the female noun by adding an ESS. So, this will become my daughter-in-law is the hostess of today's party. So, you see son-in-law becomes daughter-in-law and host becomes hostess. So, in one case we have changed just the male part and replaced it with the corresponding female part, and in the other case we have added an ESS at the end of the male noun. So, today you have learnt about some of the ways in which we can convert the male noun into female noun. In some cases, we just change the male part of the word and replace it with its corresponding female part. In some cases, we simply add an ESS at the end of the male noun to form the female noun, while in some cases, we add the ESS after changing a part of the male noun. Now, you can try and find out more examples of masculine and feminine gender and see how the conversions have taken place. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com or download the DeltaStep app to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests. Performance analysis along with actionable feedback. Personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStation, iPad, watches and many more along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.